So that folding over that we've got 900 metres before that kind of perceived safety zone, but the white helmets of course are coming through. That was a motorcycle display team back in the day. Alps in de Koenig want to boss proceedings, and they're going to have something to say about the day. Likewise, Soudal-QuickStep. Will it fall to Garofoli, or will Ethan Hayter have refound his legs? I'm not quite sure. Still Kern Farmer, centre of your screens, and Quinn Simmons, Lidl Trek, but I think they're looking after Juan Pedro JP Lopez, and they've got 400 metres before their duty is potentially at an end. What about Red Bull Bora today? Don't think Roglic will get in the mix. Possibly Nico Dents. Let's wait and see. They are picking it up right now over to the right-hand side of the road. They're squirreling through, trying to find a bit of space. Some of it exists, some of it does not. But Bora have got themselves into a nice place. Roglic is reasonably well placed. I'm not quite sure whether he's going to fancy having a squirrel. But the 3K marker has been passed. And right now you look down, and there, that bright yellow helmet of, indeed, Visma Lease Bikes, Matthew Brennan, and I can't see many teammates around him. All his teammates are behind him, and that was a bit of a squeeze past the plastic speed markers there, and others are picking it up. And you know what? Israel Premier Tech are getting involved here. Corbin Strong, it will be for them, I believe, with Ethan Vernon with some possibilities. And Movistar just pacing into place now. Albert Torres looking around himself. There over to the left-hand side of the road goes Jaco Alula, and indeed Alps in de Koenig, of course, as well. So purple and denim all together. 2.1 kilometres to go, and the road's still reasonably straight, but the peloton itself is snaking. 61 kilometres per hour, Robbie, and it's looking nervous. Nobody wants to lead those riders who don't have much of a lead-out train in.
No, well, this Ineos Grenadiers rider, he was the one who went in between those bollards. It was a very close call. Gone straight to the front. There's no teammate in his wheel. There's no other teammate really in sight. There's Axel Lawrence, about 8th wheel back now, but Caden Groves, 4th wheel, on the wheel of a teammate, and just poised 1.6 kilometres to go. Fast tailwind, and all the others are starting to try and manoeuvre their way in. Matty Brennan has the wheel of Caden Groves at the moment. Lawrence comes to challenge him. Corbin Strong coming on the right-hand side with the lead out from Israel Premier Tech. This is where the battle intensifies. That battle for Caden Groves' wheel. Little elbow and shoulder from Groves onto the man from Israel Premier Tech, defending his position. This is my lead out train, not yours. Out the way, a kilometre to go.
Brennan himself is getting involved here. Maybe 19, but he's a big unit, and he's not going to take any messing around whatsoever. That was Corbin Strong, I think, trying to come through. Aniel Kofsky with the golden shoulders of Cofidis is also trying to get himself into the mix. He's in about wheel 10 at the moment, and they slew and slide one side of the road to the next. Godon and Vendrame are together. Can't quite see which one it is. I believe it's going to be Vendrame today, and they pick it up right now. Here we go, big drag race to the line. Van den Berg is in a great place in the bright pink here. He's just shrouded at the moment. Brennan's on the wheel of Caden Groves. Groves still indeed waiting to get the release from Plancart, I think it is. Any moment now we're going to see the road open up. They spread wide and handsome across the road, and here it is, tight on the inside. Groves has got the line. Trapped in is Brennan. He can't quite see the way through. Oh, and there is Groves. He's got the shortest route through. Is he going to get there? Axel Laros is on his case. Oh, the big spear through as well. Strong on the throw. My goodness. And Brennan actually zigzagged as well, just to the line. I think Brennan was runner-up there. We shall wait and see. It's all going to be on a photo. 4 wide. What a finale.
Looked like Ethan Vernon it was that came through for mine. Israel Premier Tech, the tall, lean figure of Vernon coming out. Caden Groves went and got the inside on the corner. It's just, he's like yesterday, I think he's just not quite having the legs after a really tough San Remo on Saturday. So he started to fade, and it looked very much to me like Ethan Vernon coming through. To be confirmed.
Wow, what a finale. Let's have a look at it from overhead, Robbie.
Yep, well, there goes Groves up on the inside looking across. He was tackled by Axel Lawrence very early on around the outside. Israel Premier Tech jersey. Godon next to Matthew Brennan, who's looking to find a way. He slides out to the left-hand side. Groves knows now he's been passed. Brennan coming through, and then the throw to the line is very close. Brennan up for second in front of Groves third, but that's got to be Ethan Vernon.
Looks like Inkhorn. We'll find out in a few moments' time.
Wow.
Goodness me. Oh, well, the scream says it all. Oh, my goodness. What a finale that turned out to be. And here we go. Well, grisly, it certainly was. Here is your result. Vernon taking it ahead of Brennan. Brits 1 and 2. Groves in third place ahead of Laurence and Bittner. Gerdon, Vandenberg, Aniukowski, Smith and Fuldegger. Well, Ethan Vernon. One Ethan in trouble today, Ethan Hayter. One absolutely thriving in Ethan Vernon. That was a piece of class. Brilliant work, all about timing again, and he delivered.